Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the edge of a vast forest, there lived a young girl named Lily. She was known throughout the village for her curious nature and her love of stories. Every evening, she would sit by the fire and listen to the tales of the elders, her eyes wide with wonder. But there was one story that intrigued her more than any other: the story of the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods were a dense, dark forest that began just beyond the village. It was said that no one who entered ever came back. The villagers spoke of strange sounds that came from the woods at night, whispers carried on the wind, as if the trees themselves were telling secrets. One crisp autumn morning, Lily decided that she had to know the truth. Armed with nothing but her courage and a small satchel of supplies, she set off towards the woods. As she approached the edge of the forest, she could feel the eyes of the village on her back. The air grew cooler, and the trees seemed to close in around her. The first few hours were uneventful. The sun filtered through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the ground. Birds chirped, and the scent of pine filled the air. But as she ventured deeper into the woods, the light began to fade, and the forest grew eerily silent. Just as the last rays of sunlight disappeared, Lily heard it, a soft, murmuring sound, like the rustling of leaves. But there was no wind. She strained to listen, and the whispers grew louder, forming words that were just out of reach. "Who's there?" Lily called out, her voice trembling slightly. There was no response, only the faint whispering that seemed to be coming from all around her. Gathering her courage, she pressed on, determined to uncover the mystery of the Whispering Woods. The path twisted and turned, leading her deeper into the forest. The trees grew taller and closer together, their branches intertwining overhead like a tangled web. The whispers continued, growing more insistent, but still, Lily could not make out the words. After what felt like hours, she came to a clearing. In the center stood a massive oak tree, its trunk gnarled and ancient. The whispers seemed to be emanating from the tree itself, swirling around it like a ghostly breeze. Lily approached the tree cautiously, her heart pounding in her chest. As she reached out to touch the tree's bark, a voice suddenly spoke, clear and distinct. "Why have you come?" Lily jumped back, her hand frozen in midair. I wanted to know the truth," she stammered. "The truth about the Whispering Woods." The tree seemed to sigh, and the leaves rustled softly. "The woods hold many secrets," the voice said, "but they are not meant for everyone to know." "I'm not afraid," Lily replied, her voice steady now. "I've come this far. Please, tell me what happened here." There was a long pause, and then the tree began to speak again. "Many years ago, this forest was a place of great magic," it said. "The trees, the animals, even the air itself was alive with energy. People came from far and wide to seek the wisdom of the woods. But as time passed, greed and envy took hold in the hearts of men. They sought to harness the magic for their own purposes, to control it, to bend it to their will. The forest fought back, and a great battle ensued. In the end, the magic was sealed away, hidden deep within the heart of the woods, where only the pure of heart could find it." Lily listened, entranced. "And the whispers? What are they?" "They are the voices of the past," the tree explained. "Echoes of those who once sought the magic. They are a warning to those who would follow in their footsteps." Lily felt a shiver run down her spine. "But why did you speak to me? Why did you let me come this far?" The tree's voice grew softer. "Because you are different. You seek knowledge, not power. And for that, you may pass." As the tree finished speaking, a path opened up before Lily, leading deeper into the forest. Without hesitation, she followed it, the whispers now a distant hum in her ears. The path led her to a hidden glade, bathed in soft, golden light. In the center of the glade was a small, sparkling pool, and beside it, a simple stone pedestal with an ancient book resting on top. Lily approached the pedestal and opened the book. The pages were filled with strange symbols and illustrations, but as she looked closer, the symbols began to shift and change, forming words she could understand. The book told the story of the forest's magic, of the balance between light and dark, and of the importance of protecting the natural world. It spoke of harmony, of respect for all living things, and of the dangers of letting greed cloud one's heart. As she read, Lily felt a deep sense of peace wash over her. She knew that she had found something truly special, something that could help her village, and perhaps the world, understand the importance of living in harmony with nature. When she finally closed the book, the path back to the village was clear and straight. The whispers had ceased, replaced by the gentle sounds of the forest at peace. Lily returned home, her heart full of the knowledge she had gained. From that day on, the Whispering Woods were no longer a place of fear, but of wonder. The villagers spoke of Lily's bravery and wisdom, and they began to treat the forest with the respect it deserved. The whispers were never heard again, but the magic of the woods lived on, in the hearts of all who believed. And so, the story of the Whispering Woods became one of hope, a reminder that the greatest magic of all lies not in power, but in understanding and harmony with the world around us.